Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So before I start today's video, I was going to say, how good is this? I'm about to work on my car and I actually have room. I can walk all the way around either side. Obviously I moved Letisha's Evo out to do this, but yeah, I'm just stoked on this. Like, finally a double garage to work on a car. So today, I actually have one of these to install. These are both parts of my engine, or engine bay I should say. So I'm not going to try and do these both in one video. I'm going to flip a coin actually and decide which video I film. Now obviously you'll know what it is, I guess, from the description of the video, which one it is. But if you want to see what's in the other box, whichever one I don't do today, definitely make sure you keep an eye out, because that will be one of the next videos coming up. Actually have a couple of parts to do. So we've just moved into the house. I saved quite a few parts because I didn't want to install in the old garage. When I knew we were like less than a month away from being here with this, very bad lighting and plain at the moment garage, but still just the fact that I can like just work on a car properly. If I want to get the jack under, straight under either side, no trying to position the car, which I used to have to do. And yeah, room for all my shelves and toolbox and everything. Yeah, not gonna carry on too long, but I'm super stoked about this. So anyway, let's get to which one of these boxes we're going to open. And I actually couldn't find a coin at all, would you believe it? So I'm actually going to use this spark plug gap tool, and I'm going to flip this. So let's say this is heads, this is tails. Heads will be this box, tails will be this box. So let me just move some stuff out of the way and we'll flip this coin. Okay, just don't want to bounce this into my car, so I'm just going to... Alright, heads it is, which is this box here. So, see that it is from the USA. Let's get my knife and carefully cut this open. Okay, it's not a big box, but here we go. We got some stuff from RK Titanium. So we have this radiator cap and the main piece. I have actually opened this previously to check it out. So our main piece, would you have a look at that? Power steering reservoir in titanium with the blue finish at the top. Comes with a titanium cap and some bolts, and the 2 bolts. So pretty stoked on this. I wanted this for a long time. Now, massive shout out to Letisha, because she actually got this for me for Valentine's Day. I know that's quite a few months ago. So this got ordered before Valentine's Day, and obviously it had to be made. This is one of RK Titanium's, I don't actually know if this is still offered. It's one of his pieces. He said it's very time consuming to make. So with the amount of orders he gets, he sometimes takes certain items off the website just to focus on other pieces. But this may be back on the website, I'm not too sure. But yeah, this is something that takes a couple of weeks to make. And then what happened is it actually got lost in customs in Australia. Australia Post and USPS were arguing over who lost it. And it happened for around a month. We ended up putting in a claim. They then emailed us and said it's been lost. And right as we were talking to the guys at RK Titanium again saying, what do we do now? Then we got an email back saying your item has been found and is on the way. So yeah, we got super lucky. And not the best lighting in here, but yeah, you can see the RK Titanium logo on there, as well as on the cap. So yeah, this thing is just an absolute piece of art, as well as this. So that's what we're going to be installing today onto my Evo. So let's open up the engine bay and let's see what we need to do to get this off. All right, so just gave the engine bay a quick wipe down. It's pretty filthy, the whole car is dirty, but did want this to be somewhat clean while I am installing this. So what we need to do is we need to pull this stock one off. Now I obviously pulled this off previously and painted it black, left myself a little mark where the fluid line is. Now obviously on the titanium one we're not going to be able to do that, so I'm going to need to sort out a way to work out whether it is full, whether it's minimum max for the level. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. What I might do is like get, I don't know, maybe dip something down in there and mark the line of where it goes to, I guess, and I can do the same on the titanium one. But either way, we're going to need to pull that off. So yeah, I have done it before. Now I don't know if I do it the right way. I just kind of did it last time when I pulled it off to paint it. So I'm going to, I guess, do the same today. But basically need to undo these two here to pull the two lines off, and your two bolts, and then also this here needs to come off. So obviously you're going to get power steering fluid everywhere. I'm going to try and minimize that, so I'm going to put some towels around this area. I'm going to get like a container or something that I can, when I pull this off, push the fluid into that. And yeah, so I will start off, I guess, by getting these two bolts off. Maybe, actually no, I'll leave those. I'll start by doing this line, I think. So this is going to be probably a bit messy. I might move this out of the way for the catch can, this line, tuck it out of the way so that I can, I don't know, sit something, or maybe I'll just leave it here. But yeah, yeah, let's just go for it. So I'll put the GoPro on my head for the rest of the video, I think, so you guys can get a view of what I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, already I can tell how good this is going to look, matching the other RK titanium pieces that I have, which are these two here. So it'll be this guy replaced and that. So yeah, let's get to it. You know, guys, I decided to start with the easy part, so I'm going to put this on first. So let's open this without dropping the bolts. And yeah, I put gloves on because touching titanium without gloves, you leave prints all over it. So I'll get this one off. So this is just like the stock one with, it's like a rally art cover over it that I painted blue. So I'll probably give this one to Letisha. There's our first piece. Matches really well. And yeah, now I've got this one spare. So we have our two bolts. That will be for this. Means we'll have these two spare ones, which I bought to suit that stock one. So you can see I put a bunch of paper towel down. I doubt it's going to do anything. I grabbed this container, which hopefully Letisha doesn't watch this video because she'll kill me, because we did have a heap of like plastic containers that we're throwing out since the move. I don't know where she's put them or she's already thrown them. But yeah, I want to basically lift this out, slot it into that, so all the fluid that's in the line pours into here that I can reuse. So I'm just going to grab some pliers. So I need to cut this too. Haven't actually sorted my toolbox yet. Just sort of threw parts in here when we're moving. zip tie. And all right, here is the scary part. There's really no way I can do this without it spilling. Okay, didn't spill too much, a little bit. So let's grab a bit of extra paper towel. All right, now we have two more clamps, or one that isn't a clamp, but so we have a flathead, get this top one off. What I might do is get these two bolts off as well. So that's now loose. Okay. Oh, I'm spilling. I wasn't looking at what I was doing. So this line needs to come off this one, going to the bottom. Top one is just this one. All right, guys, pulled the line off. That's ready to go. Got our comparison here. Just that looks a lot better, and we all know it. So, yep, old one, painted black. I mean, it looked all right, as long as it wasn't the ugly yellowy color that they turn. But yeah, it looks absolutely terrible. So now we've got this guy. Get our.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would.
I'm pretty sure one just went in the power steering reservoir. Let's see though. So I can use these ones, which I may do. I can use these for something else, and literally I'm pretty sure one went into there, so that's a bit of a fail. So I'm gonna line this up. But let's start off with connecting this line. Okay. Okay, that's nice and tight. Now this bottom line, that one on. Paper towel out of the way so I can tighten our two clamps. This one may be harder. I probably should have chain. Let's give that line a quick wipe. Very happy with that, guys. Probably don't have the best lighting for you, so I'll put the torch there. But yeah, it flows really well. It's got so close to having this engine bay finished now, but also just keep adding more parts to the list. So now I need to top up, or actually fill this. How nice is this cap? Okay, I need to put clean gloves on. You can see I've already marked that where my finger just was. So another set of gloves. As titanium doesn't like you to have dirty hands or oil or anything on it. So I'm just going to grab a funnel, top that up with what's in that little container, and then add a little bit more because we did spill a bit. Alright, this is how we're going to do this. Luckily this funnel has a filter. Okay. So that would have wrecked the titanium finish on that bolt too. So we want to add a little bit more now, and then we want to bleed the system. Alright guys, I thought it'd be silly to go this far and not show you just quickly how I'm doing the bleeding process. So as you can see, I've jacked the front of the car up. So back wheels on the ground, front up in the air. I have set up my phone to record. So what I'm doing is spinning the steering wheel all the way to one side, all the way to the other, full lock to full lock. Okay, so then I just was filming. So I have the phone sitting above, filming into there, as you can see. So if I skip towards the end, okay, let's go back so you can see that bubble. So what we're doing is trying to get all the bubbles out. So as I'm turning the wheel, see the bubbles come out. So just want to keep doing that until no more bubbles are coming, basically, getting all the air out. So there we go, there's a big one. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I've done that for like a minute so far. Obviously I've still got a fair while to go. By the sounds of that, still bubbling every time, but yeah. So now I'll do what I said. I'll just keep doing this. I'll get this finished, put the car back down on the ground, and yeah, we'll reverse it out into the sun and get a proper look at the engine bay. All right guys, so we are all finished up, and like, I mean, I don't want to go on about it. I did just try and film this clip previously, and I just rambled on too long about how much I love this and how my engine bay is looking. But honestly, absolutely stoked with this. Thanks so much to Letisha for buying this for me. Yeah, I don't deserve some of the things that she buys for me. She just really loves spoiling me with car parts, basically. And yeah, I'm so appreciative. So it's these two pieces. I keep forgetting about this one as well. Just caught my eye. So yeah, this is it. I did try and reverse the car into the sun to show this in the light, but unfortunately with titanium sometimes, and like with the camera and then the light hitting it, it kind of doesn't really show the real color. Like even right now, this isn't really showing it properly. But yeah, it's like a blue at the top and it goes blue down the sides. But as the light sort of hits here, it is just sort of making it look really dull, but in person, looks amazing. So yeah, to sort of bring it back into the garage, got both the cars in here and just, yeah, sort of standing here admiring it. Thought I should wrap the video out. I did try and make this like a how-to guide as much as possible. Now, there is this one, I'll put a link to it if it's still on the website. Either way, I'll put a link to RK Titanium's Evo 10 parts. But otherwise, there is also another brand that makes a similar one that is billet finish, so just a polished stainless look. I'll put a link to that as well. So if you guys are looking at buying either of those, any brand that's changing this, or even just pulling your stock one off to paint black like I did, this video should be helpful. Now, I know I'm not I may have done this completely the wrong way. Maybe there's a much easier way to do this. Hopefully I'm not telling you guys the wrong advice, but yeah, any guys who have been watching for a while would know, basically I have no idea what I'm doing with these cars. I just learn as I'm going. I'm willing to try and fit parts myself as much as possible. If something seems beyond my skill, I'll happily pay someone or get a friend to help me. But generally I like to try and do everything myself. So this is something that I've ticked off. Now, I did previously pull it off and paint it black, like I said, but didn't make that as a video. But yeah, I feel like if I can do this, basically any of you guys can. So I did try and make it like a how-to guide. So yeah, if you're looking at replacing to either one or whatever, then you should be able to follow this video. It should be helpful, hopefully. But yeah, I don't want to keep rambling on. I just want to quickly say that really appreciate everyone's support for the channel. Like, it still blows me away that so many of you guys enjoy the videos. I get messages, I get the comments. It really makes my day when I get a positive comment on a video. So just thanks so much everyone who's been watching and supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, there is plenty more videos to come. We sort of slowed down a little bit. I did keep the videos going, but I was running out of things to film basically towards the end, because I was saving some parts, because like I said, now I have this double garage. I would much prefer to be filming in here. So today was the first test and it went really well. It's so good being able to have a full walk around the whole car, jack up either side without being tight against the wall. So yeah, there's a lot more to come is what I'm trying to get to. A few more parts of the engine bay and interior and some other stuff. A couple more things we want to get for Letisha's car. So if you haven't already subscribed, definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button, follow the channel, support me, keep up to date on the videos. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, if you could just give today's video a like down below, that would be really appreciated. But yeah, with all that said, I'm going to end it there. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Until next time, I'll catch you later.